How's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys. And today, what I have for everyone is my full review of the ACORCE Bluetooth magnetic, sweatproof, and waterproof wireless earbuds. So, I've been using these for a while, and I think I got a handle on everything that I want to cover for you guys. So, it's full review time. So, jumping right in, the first thing I want to talk about is the overall build quality and design of the earbuds. Now, from a build quality and design standpoint, I would have to say that these earbuds are constructed very, very well. There's no rattling or creaking of any kind. The buttons on the earbuds have a nice tactile feedback to it. So, they're very clicky. I don't know how well you can hear that. But everything is very nice, clicky, and tactile. The build materials are like a matte rubberized finished. So they're very durable. It's not glossy, so they're not slippery at all. And on another note, the earbuds themselves, once you find the right buds, are very comfortable. They're very comfortable. Now I'm going to talk about that a little bit later because there's positives and negatives to that comfortableness. But yeah, from a build quality and design standpoint, these earbuds are quite good indeed, and that extra magnetic functionality makes it real nice. So there's many ways you could wear this. So you could wear it around your neck like a necklace. You could do all that good stuff with it. So yeah. Next, let's talk about the core features of this guy. Now, when it comes to core features, number one, it has Bluetooth functionality in it because you know being able to live that wireless lifestyle is very important. In particular, in this one, you have Bluetooth 4.1 technology in it. Also, getting Amber Alerts. People being bad. People always bad. Getting them Amber Alerts. Also, you have a built-in mic so you can make and receive phone calls. And spoiler guys, we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but the mic quality in here is actually really, really good. And then another feature is that it has is waterproof and sweat resistant. So it's IPX4 water and sweat resistant. So if you're taking these to the gym, you shouldn't have any issues. Or if they get splashed, they should still work no problem. No problem whatsoever. So, yeah, that pretty much covers the core features. Up next, let's talk about the overall sound quality and the volume. Now, from a sound quality perspective, these earbuds get quite loud indeed. And on that same token, they do not distort on the low or the high end. So it's nice and loud and it's very crisp and clear. Regardless of what you're listening to, you could be listening to music via Pandora, you could be watching YouTube, you could be watching Netflix, Amazon Video, Google Play Music. It's going to be very crisp, clear, and loud. Alright? Yeah, so in terms of volume, as I said, they do get quite loud and they still stay very crisp and clear throughout. One downside is, however, is that these earbuds, they do not have any bass. I mean, and that's understandable considering the size of these guys. I mean, where are you going to put in a driver? Okay? So, it's very crisp, clear, and loud, but the bass on this is very lacking. So that is one downside to the volume there. But overall, again, as I've said, the sound quality and the volume on these earbuds are quite good. Up next, let's talk about the mic quality on this guy. Now, the mic is located right there. I don't know how well you can see that. Right there. And overall, I have to say, doing voice commands with Google Now and all of my other phones, because I have a Windows device, I have several Android devices. I used to have an Apple device. I don't have Apple devices anymore. But doing voice commands with my Windows device or my Android devices have been very good. Very good indeed. And once it's paired up, I'm going to go over the pairing process in a little bit. There's actually two ways that you can access your voice commands. Now, you can do it by saying the command. You can just say, "Okay, Google," and say the command. And you see it picked up my voice there. Didn't want it to do that, but it did. So, yeah, sorry about that. But you can see it picked up my voice. So once you pair up the earbuds, you can do the same thing and say the voice command. I didn't mean to put anybody's contact information on blast if I did. But you could do it that way. Or once it's connected, you can press and hold the play pause button till you hear a little beep. And then you'll hear the bloop, which means that the voice command prompt is not activated, and you can just ask it questions straight through the headphones. You don't even have to wake up the device. Now the display will wake up because it's connected to the phone and go through the prompt whatever you ask it, but you will not have to touch the device at all. You just push this button, you wait for the little tone, and then you ask it whatever you need to ask it. And that right there, that is phenomenal. But all in all, I'd have to say that the mic quality on here is extremely good. As I've said, using this guy to make voice commands, phone calls, anything that had to do with the mic was extremely good, and I had no issues. So if you're picking up this guy and you want to have the ability to still interact with your devices and still be able to make phone calls and not have any issues, you should have no problems there. Alright, up next, what I want to do for you guys is just go over the pairing process. So here's what you do. You can do this two different ways. Now you can either start on the earbuds themselves, or you can start on your device. In particular, let's start on the device this time. Now I've done this many times in many of my Bluetooth earphones and Bluetooth headphone videos, but let's just start on the device. So on your device, whatever device you're trying to connect with via Bluetooth, you want to navigate to your Bluetooth settings and make sure your Bluetooth is turned on and your device is visible. As you can see there, my Bluetooth is turned on and it is visible. Now, back on the device itself, you want to press and hold. Now you'll get audible tones, so it'll tell you powered on and it'll tell you ready to pair. So let me actually get one of these earbuds so I can hear when that happens. So the first thing you want to do is put the earbud in and press and hold the play pause / power button. Give me a second because I need to be able to hear it. So hold on, guys. So let's put this in my ear real quick. Okay. And now we're just pressing and holding. Should take a few seconds. Power on. And pairing. There we go. So the earbuds are now in pairing mode, and you can that's noticeable because you got your blue and red flashing light. Now back on your device, you want to scan for nearby Bluetooth devices. So next thing you want to do is hit your search or refresh depending on what device you have. Wait for that to pop up and you can see it right there. It's the ACORCE. You want to just click on that. Now also, it may pop up with the model number that I went over in the unboxing in first impressions. It may also pop up with that. And in some cases, you may need to put in a pairing passcode, which is in the user manual. I believe it's 000. So some cases you may need that model number or that pairing passcode. But right here, you just tap on it, and it's going to tell you, get a voice prompt, device is connected. Alright, and you can see it's all paired up. So it's paired via media and it's paired for phone calls. So now you can make and receive phone calls on your Bluetooth earbuds here, and you can also listen to music and media right here. And you can also do your Google Now commands as well. So all of that works. Alright? Now, so that's the steps to pair for you guys. Now, next thing I want to do is give y'all a little sound demonstration. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear it because these are earbuds, but I'm going to try and get it as close to my mic as possible. So let's max out the volume here. Volume maxed. Okay. Clicked it too fast. Max this volume out. Okay, turn that all the way up. Alright. Make sure it's maxed out on the earbuds. You get a little beep in the earbuds themselves. When it's maxed out, you get a little beep tone, a little bing. That lets you know that it's maxed out. And now, let me pull up some non-copyrighted music. I think I already had something pulled up. Here we go, from Bass Rebels right here. Real nice. And you can see that this is non-copyrighted. Let me just let that focus. Yeah, so you can see that's non-copyrighted music right there. And now I'm just going to let it play a few seconds. I have it maxed out. I'm going to try and bring these earbuds as close to my mic as possible. And you guys enjoy. So here we go. So it's maxed out here. Alright, so it's maxed out. Alright, that should do. So, nice little sound sample there for you guys. I'm doing the best I can. Keep in mind this is all being shot and recorded using my smartphone, so I don't have any external mics or anything like that. But there it goes. And also, that also lets me demo how much sound leakage you get out of the earbuds at max volume. So you do get a little bit of leakage. But let me just tell y'all right now, because I know that the mic on my smartphone didn't do it any justice. The sound quality and the volume of these earbuds are really, really good. And it does get quite loud. Alright? So, just wanted to go through that real quick. Alright, let me pull that down. And we can cut that off. So, up next thing I want to talk about with you guys is the overall Bluetooth range and the Bluetooth strength. Okay, let's straighten this up some. Alright. Alright, so now, in terms of Bluetooth range, the manufacturer says that these headphones are good for 10 meters or 33 feet. So as long as you're within that 10 meters or 33 feet range, you should have no issues when it comes to connection or strength. And I found that in my week or so of testing, I found that to be spot on. I had no issues with the Bluetooth range or strength as long as I was within that 10 meters or 33 feet range. Alright, so in terms of Bluetooth range and Bluetooth strength, you should have no issues. Now, up next I want to talk about with you guys is the durability of this guy. Now, I found in my testing, now I haven't really dropped it, but this cable is quite long, so I did snag it a few times while I was exercising or while I was consuming media, watching Netflix, YouTube, I did snag it. And I've actually found that it still works as if brand new, and it still looks as if brand new as well. So that's just a testament to the durability. And you know, there's two different ways that you can wear this. Now, you can wear it by putting the earbuds in and letting that extra cable dangle underneath your neck. Or you can wear it like a necklace style, put the extra cable behind your neck and loop it in and put the earbuds in. You could do it that way as well. Unfortunately, you're still going to have some excess cable regardless of how you wear it. One nice thing is, though, that along with the extra ear tips, you do have a cable management clip. So you can do it in a way where you try and tie up that excess cable to get it out of your way. So there is that. If you have a problem with the excess cable and you're snagging it on things, you can use that clip and try to do some cable management. But overall, the overall durability of the earbuds themselves is actually quite good. And I think it should last for a very long time. And that's extremely important when it comes to how much I actually paid for the earbuds and the price we're going to talk about in a little bit. But moving on, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys are the charge times and the overall battery life. Now, in terms of charge times, the manufacturer has stated in the user manual and also on the box that these headphones here are earbuds. I use that word interchangeably. Earphones, earbuds, headphones. I use it interchangeably. Should be able to reach a full charge in an hour to 2 hours. Now, I found that in my testing, I'm able to go from dead to full in about an hour and 30 minutes, give or take a few minutes. Keep in mind that that's also dependent on what you're using to charge, because it comes with a micro USB charging cable, so you could charge it using a power brick, you could charge it using your laptop, you could charge it using your desktop. Anywhere you have a USB port, you could charge these headphones. Now, in my particular testing, I've actually charged it using a power bank. I've actually charged it using a wall brick. I did not charge it using the port on my computer, and I don't have a laptop. But charging it using the power brick or my power bank, it actually charged up from dead to full, and I was getting a consistent time about an hour to an hour and a half. So, right in between where the manufacturer specifies, which is nice. Now, when we talk about overall battery life, the manufacturer stated that it should get about 6 hours of overall usage. Now, that's a mixture between media and phone calls. Now, I found that in my particular testing, I was getting right at the 8-hour mark. And that was pretty consistent regardless of what I was doing with the earphones themselves. Now, there are a few things that go into getting that battery life. One key thing is what you're doing. So if you're consuming a lot of media, the battery is going to drain a lot faster. And another key thing is the volume at which you keep the earphones themselves. Now, in my particular testing, because these earphones got quite loud, I kept it between 25 and 50%. So I never went over 50%. And I think that's how, at least in my opinion, I was able to pull down that 8 hours of battery life. And I was able to do that very consistently. So keep in mind, that's just in my particular results, and this whole video is my opinion. Your results may vary because everybody uses their products differently. So keep that in mind. So again, in terms of charge times, I was consistently able to pull down an hour and a half from completely dead to completely full. It took about an hour and a half. And in terms of overall battery life, I was easily able to pull down 8 hours of overall battery life. Keep in mind, I had it set at 50% volume. And keep in mind, I was also doing mixed usage, so I was taking a lot of phone calls, I was listening to a lot of music, I was watching a lot of YouTube, Netflix. Keep that in mind. Alright, so moving on now, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys are just some positives and negatives of these earphones themselves. Now, let's start off with the positives. Alright, one major one, in my opinion, is that you have that Bluetooth connectivity, so you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of cables, plugging in auxiliary cables. You don't have extra cables hanging. You just connect it up via Bluetooth and you off to the races. You could do what you need to do. So Bluetooth connectivity is always a plus. 2, the waterproofing and the sweat resistance makes these earbuds pretty much very, very useful when it comes to doing things like exercising, or you might get caught in the rain depending on how the weather is. It's been very off and on here in Florida, so I've been caught in a lot of storms lately. So having these water resistant earbuds and sweat resistant earbuds is nice. And another thing, the design of the earbuds themselves makes it so it doesn't slip out of your ear when you're doing strenuous activities. Keep in mind, as I've said in the unboxing and first impressions, you do have to go through the included ear tips and find the right size for your ear. Now, they included a lot of different ear tips. Everybody's ears is different. You got to go through and find the one that is comfortable for you. And also keep in mind that will also affect the sound quality and the volume depending on the ear tips. So keep that in mind. But it's nice that they included that style of ear tips, so these earbuds rest in your ears quite nicely, and it is quite comfortable, and it doesn't slip out. So that's also a very good positive there. Alright. And the fact that you have a built-in microphone, which means that you can make and receive phone calls and still interact with your device using your voice, is also another positive. Right, next, that does it for all the positives. Let's jump into some of the negatives here. And really, there are only 2. One is the fact that these really do get uncomfortable after extended periods of usage. And when I say extended periods of usage, I mean anywhere from about 3 to 4 hours. It really, in my experience, it started to get a little uncomfortable at the about 3 hours and 30-minute mark. But these are marketed as workout earphones, workout magnetic earphones. So I don't really know anybody who have a 3 to 4 hour workout. You a beast if you could do that. You a super savage if you could do that, a 3 to 4 hour workout. But I don't know any normal person, myself included, that can do that. My workouts usually range from about 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes, give or take a few minutes, and cool downs and warm ups. So that range where it gets uncomfortable, it's not gonna get uncomfortable during the workout, or it shouldn't. But keep in mind, everybody's workout is a little bit different, and I don't know how long everybody works out for, but in my particular experience, my workouts last from about 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. But that being said, it did get uncomfortable during extended usage periods, like watching movies and listening to music. And as I've said, it got uncomfortable for me right around the 3 hours and 30-minute mark, and that was pretty consistent. But it is what it is. And another big glaring negative is the overall battery life. Now, these are rated to get 6 hours. And as I've said, I was pretty consistently able to get 8 hours of usage regardless of what I was doing. But I've reviewed a ton of these things, and I really do feel like in this day and age, you should at least be able to get through half a physical day. So what's half a physical day? 12 hours. These headphones need to be pulling down, headphones, earphones, what have you, need to be pulling down a minimum of 12 hours of mixed usage. Now, 8 hours is close, but it should at least be able to pull down 12. So that's another negative there. And also, I do wish that it charged a little bit faster. Now, for what it is, it charges extremely fast, and it's well between the manufacturer's rating, but I do wish that it charged a little bit faster. So those are all the positives and negatives for you guys there. Next, now we reached the end of the video where we're going to talk about the price, and I'm going to give y'all my final thoughts and a recommendation or two. Now, I picked this up via Amazon, and it came quite quickly. It was actually really quickly, so kudos to the manufacturer and kudos to Amazon. And I paid about $35. It's available on Amazon right now for about $34.99, so about $35. Keep in mind, guys, I do have Amazon Prime, so I get the free 2-day shipping. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you do have to still factor in shipping and handling and taxes wherever applicable. Okay? So keep that in mind. I do have Amazon Prime, though. But you guys may be wondering, for $35, can I recommend that you guys pick up these earbuds? And I'm going to have to say yes. The only other earbuds, at least in my opinion, that are coming close to this are the Grade earbuds that I reviewed several months back. They're still some of my favorite earbuds. I still use them on a regular basis. And they still work well, and they still get just as loud as this. And, you know, everything is pretty much similar. Now, I'm not sure the exact price on them. They might be a little bit more expensive now. But in terms of pricing, for $35, I can easily recommend these earbuds. Now, the other earbuds that I use, the Grade ones, I don't remember if those are waterproof or sweat resistant. But the fact that those have a little bit more glossy material, so they kind of slip. And the earwing style is a little bit different, so they kind of slide out of my ears from time to time during workouts, whereas these don't. So that being said, I can easily recommend that you guys go out and spend the $35 and pick up these earbuds. Y'all should be very, very pleased. Alright guys, I think that does it for my full review. If y'all enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more raw, uncut content like this, because you don't really know what's going to happen when I push record. We get all types of crazy notifications, alerts, things like that. We just keep it pushing. But if y'all want to get more raw, uncut videos like this, please hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you click on the notification bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. As always, guys, don't forget, all links to where to purchase these earbuds, exactly how you see them here, will be down in the video description. I'm going to find out all the best prices on this. So check out the video description if you are interested in picking up these earbuds. And as always, if you know anyone out there looking for some high quality, affordable devices and products at some really great prices, please share with them my channel, because I'm doing this for everyone, because we all deserve the best. Alright guys, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.